Australian bushfire crisis.
Let's not forget the 1.25 billion plus, yes, billion animals that have been killed, and the growing more that are injured and losing their habitat.
I hope this isn't a stupid question or ignorant, but how did these start? Do we know?
You are now naked. How much trouble are you in?
I'll just get off the bed and get some new clothes.
I'm getting fired from my job.
Well, the people on the train are giving me funny looks. I'm cold, Frau.
Oh God, picked the wrong day to help out with the kindergarteners.
What if I'm already naked?
Do I get my shirt back at any point because I like the design?
Serious, Reddit, what are some free, or cheap, official degrees, certifications, or titles one could gain online?
Google Garage has a whole bunch. I'm currently taking their digital media marketing course. Hootsuite has certification courses. Google Analytics Academy.
National Geographic offers free online conservation courses called Exploring Conservation. My friend did one to be certified in project planning and expeditions.
What are some ways to add romance to your relationship?
My husband got me flowers. I deep cleaned his car. We also are around each other 24/7 cause I work from home and he's disabled. So we watch TV together and I like to watch him play video games.
Talk about what you do want. Talk about your days and actually listen, not just wait for your turn to talk. Try new stuff together.
Surprise dates. Make notes of what your so randomly says, like write them in your notes on your phone without being obvious OFC, and a few months or weeks down the line surprise them. It's fun and shows them you care and are listening.
Serious, what are the scariest places on Earth currently known to man?
Fucking Snake Island. Something crazy like 2 snakes per square meter lol.
After watching the movie The Lighthouse, I would be terrified of spending one day there. Just the idea of being in a small rock in the middle of nowhere with no communication and just one small accident from death terrifies me.
This is more eerie than scary, but towns that have been flooded to make a reservoir. The idea that there are people's belongings and houses down there, at the bottom of the lake, preserved in the cold water.
The street at Bolton Abbey. It's a river in England that looks almost quaint but is anything but.
Underwater caves would be pretty high up on my list, if not right up at the very top of it. Chernobyl is pretty scary.
What is rare, but not valuable?
Good managers. According to this site and many other anecdotes, good managers are hard to find, but companies don't value them the way they should. Many coins are kinda rare but only cost a little. An original Mega Drive with the HD graphics and stereo sound writing on the top, took me 15 years to find one but only cost me £20.
Being born without limbs.
4-leaf clover.
In 1943 the US was using all of its copper for the World War II stuff, so they made a low-grade steel penny coated in zinc. It's the only penny made that will stick to a magnet. It's worth about 9 cents.
That one porno you watched years ago and never found again.
What is the worst thing your horniness made you do?
I masturbated during a state standardized test in school because I was so horny I couldn't focus.
Had sex with my girlfriend on a boat in the middle of the day. When I looked up, there was a park ranger on a jet ski just sitting there like 20 feet away. No idea how long he was there.
Trying to asphyxiate myself in a way that almost killed me.
I thought snow might be a pleasant masturbation aid. It was not. I am a guy and was probably 13 when I did this.
Shove a plunger up my ass.
What is an important piece of advice you can give for those moving into the real world?
If something is too good to be true, it probably is. People will try to take advantage of you, and you will probably fall for it sometimes. It's how you learn. Don't be too down on yourself, just learn from it and move on.
There will be someone who will hate your guts for no particular reason, even if you are friendly with him, or even more so. It will not be your fault.
The real world is actually really small. Be careful of burning bridges, because you'd be surprised how easy it is to run into someone years and years after you last saw them.
Never stop learning. Keep up with your old hobbies and interests, and pick up new ones. Take classes, free ones and pay for those you can afford. Join groups for people with your interests so you can learn from them and learn from teaching them.
Don't just react to things. Think critically. Take a few seconds to analyze situations and come up with conclusions. Always be self-aware and never let people use your emotions against you.
When is the worst possible time to hear somebody say uh-oh?
Laser eye surgery. While they're giving you a prostate exam. 72 seconds after the launch of Challenger, Michael Smith's recorded last words, as he presumably saw the solid rocket booster start to tear apart the space shuttle.
Defusing a bomb.
When your 2-year-old is alone in the other room.
At the barbershop.
When someone is in a bathroom stall next to you and you just sat down.
You turn on the Bluetooth on your phone to realize you are able to connect to the speaker of the obnoxious guy who's blasting music way too early in the morning. What song are you playing on his speaker to embarrass him and make him turn it off?
Porn. Music won't cut it.
Old Town Road Kids Bop.
Flamingo by Caro Bonito. Not only is it confusing for those that have never listened to the song, but it's a song I enjoy listening to.
Same music but keep pausing it at random intervals so he thinks his internet is laggy.
What in the butt?
Touch Me by Samantha Fox, which is actually a guilty pleasure of mine, but don't tell anyone I told you. My current favorites for this are Ram Ranch and the Ding Dong Song, but I want more suggestions.